All right, and turning to our weather now, we have Chief Meteorologist Kevin Robinson who's going to be with us and tracking some of these severe storms we're going to be seeing throughout the night.
Yeah, it's 5:47 now. I think it's going to be a long night for us up here, Adam and I and the rest of the team, because it's probably going to come through 10 or 11 o'clock tonight and will be around through about 2 or 3 a.m. So going to be a little bit of a sleepless night for a lot of folks here in the tri-state. It looks similar to what we dealt with on Sunday for the majority of us, and that is a line of thunderstorms with high winds and the potential for a few embedded tornadoes within that line of storms. That is kind of the general thinking I have right now in regards to our overall severe threat. Severe weather is already breaking out to our west tonight. You can see lots of severe weather from Illinois into Missouri and beyond the screen down here in the Tennessee. Numerous tornado warnings. We've already had some confirmed tornadoes out there. Notice all the watches, though, for now are to the west of I-65. We will likely find ourselves, too, under a tornado watch at some point, but not until much later this evening. So notice the greatest risk for strong tornadoes and widespread severe weather out to our west. The tri-state does find itself basically involved in this activity with an enhanced risk for severe weather with a slightly higher degree of concern west of I-75 and especially into southeast Indiana. And that is because at the moment we have somewhat of a cap on our atmosphere that is keeping any thunderstorm development in check. We'll have to wait and see how things evolve as we get towards 9 and 10 o'clock tonight, because if we can get storms to develop ahead of the main line, okay, that's why we have a greater concern for a stronger tornado potential into southeast Indiana. I mean, we all face the threat. We could see a brief spin-up tornado tonight, but the greatest concern for strong tornadoes would be west and southwest of Cincinnati, particularly in the parts of southeast Indiana, should thunderstorms, individual storms, be able to erupt ahead of the main line. Here's Futurecast. We'll walk you through the evening. 9 o'clock, still relatively quiet. I think that threat begins to increase for severe weather somewhere between 10 and 11. And notice you have a little more of a cellular structure to these storms. This is why they have the moderate risk in place across parts of southeast Indiana. As we move forward in time, remember the main concern is a line of strong storms with damaging winds, and embedded within that line the potential for brief spin-up tornadoes. And that's very similar to what we had on Sunday come through here. They tend to be of the weaker variety, so that's the positive side of that. But that said, we could have widespread damaging winds, trees down, spotty power outages, along with a tornado threat through about 2 or 3 a.m., and then it's out of here. The good news is that for the Thursday morning commute, I don't think we have widespread flooding issues or lots of high water out there because these storms are pretty progressive. In fact, I don't see a lot of rain early tomorrow morning. I think a lot of the day Thursday we enjoy a break from wet weather, but then rain returns Thursday afternoon into Thursday night, where some of the rain will be heavy here. And there may be some strong storms down into central Kentucky. We'll keep an eye on this, but I think our greater threat for flooding likely will materialize Friday night and the Saturday morning, and we'll discuss that more coming up. So high winds, the greatest concern, followed by the threat for a few tornadoes tonight, hail, and as I mentioned, at least tonight, flooding won't be the main concern for us. So here we are outside right now. It's a warm spring evening. We've had wind gusts this afternoon up there around 40, and it's going to stay windy and mild all night as we watch the threat for severe storms evolve, again, primarily after about 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. We'll stay in the 60s all night. Tomorrow, cloudy with rain redeveloping in the afternoon. We'll top out in the upper 60s to around 70. Here's your 7-day forecast. Remember, we'll have the threat for on and off rain going into the weekend. That said, it's not going to be raining the entire time between now and Sunday. But what we're thinking is that by the time we get to Sunday, watch these rainfall amounts. I think we're looking at a solid 3 to 6 inches of rain for most of us, and I wouldn't rule out someone getting maybe as high as 7 in an isolated fashion. So the good news with the flood concern is that all of this doesn't fall at one time. So that will allow some rivers and creeks and streams to kind of recede some before the next round of rain moves in. But I do think Friday night and the Saturday morning, Chris and Ashley, could bring us our greatest concern for flooding to the area.
Certainly keep our eye on it, Kevin. Thank you so much. And still ahead at 5:30,